Hello everyone. So today I'll be speaking of this handbook for structural engineers, nothing but SP 61 1964. It's nothing but a steel table. So today I'll be discussing how to use this steel table. You can see the contents over here. We have the 4-point introduction symbols. And starting with section A. In table 1 you are having details of rolled steel beams, and table 2 having rolled steel channels, and table 3 continued to rolled steel equal angles, unequal angles, and other sections over here. And here you can see compound sections. So these are the single sections in section A, and section B are having compound sections. That means it's the properties of two channel sections, for example, or two eye sections, etc. So these are the contents in detail: section C, section D. These are all the symbols used. So starting with section A, I told you earlier that table 1, you are starting with rolled steel beams. That means all the ISJBs, ISLB, ISMB. So these properties will be continued for the next page also. So if you take ISJB 150, its details are in 2 pages. This page and the other page also continue. So these designations will be represented at the starting as well as at the ending. So we start with ISJB 150. So start with weight per meter. So ISJB 150 will be of 7.1 kg per meter, and its sectional area in centimeter square will be 9.01, and depth of section will be 150. See, ISJB 150 stands for the height itself. So depth H, designated as H. You can see the details here also. H is represented here from this tip to bottom tip, that is represented as H. It is nothing but the depth of the section, and it is equal to 150 mm. And next we are having the width of flange B. So this is the width of flange, and for ISJB 150 width of flange is 50 mm. Similarly, thickness of flange is also mentioned over here, and its thickness of the flange is 4.6, and the thickness of web is 3, and we are having moments of inertia here, Ixx, Iyy, and also radius of gyration Rxx and Ryy. So all these details are in page 1 for ISJB 150. If you continue to the next page, you are having modulus of sections also, radius of the root R1, radius of the toe. That means if you refer this section over here, there is a particular radius here. So this is called as root, and this is called as toe. So these radiuses are mentioned over here under radius of root and radius of toe. The slope of flange, that is also mentioned here in degrees, and also connection details are mentioned over here. You can see the connection details. H1 is from this particular point to this particular point, it is H1, and this remaining part of the depth of section is mentioned as H2. And you are having B1 also over here. So from this particular point to center of the web, and having C, you can see the C over here. That means it's a gap between this particular eye section and the other section which you are going to connect. So this gap is represented at C. Next we are having G. So if you are connecting bolts to the flanges, so this should be the distance for this particular ISJB 150. So maximum size of flange, rivet, see all these details. So this is how you have to read the steel table. So this is for ISJB 150. The properties are there in the 2 pages. Similarly, if you are going for ISLB 75, its weight in kg per meter, and its sectional area in centimeter square, its depth of section in mm. See, all these, well, these indicates the unit. unit of the particular properties. So you can make use of this figure, these symbols used, and all these properties. So this is how we will be reading for the I section. So this is table 1, and this is table 1 continued for other sections, ISWB, ISHB. So this is continued. So table 2, it's for rolled steel channels. So similar to the the beams, you're having those properties for channels. You can refer the figure over here. All the symbols used are mentioned over here. So accordingly you can refer the properties here. So if you take any table, these properties will be continued for 2 pages. This and this. The same things will be there, which we have gone through for beams. The same things will be there for channel sections also. You can see weight per meter. So particular section and its properties. So this is table 2. And this is table 3 for rolled steel equal angles. So here you'll be having properties only for equal angles. You can refer all the symbols used here. So these are all the properties. So this is starting with ISA 20 and 20. So this is for equal angles. This 20 and 20 represents these lengths A and B. As we are dealing with the properties of equal angles, these two will be same. So you can see the size here, A and B is 20 and 20. So thickness is 3. You can refer the thickness here. So this thickness T. So this is 3. See, for this ISA 2020, you are having 2 thicknesses. If you are referring for ISA 2020 into 3, you have to refer these properties in this line. Similarly, if you are referring for ISA 2020 and the thickness is 4, you have to refer the values which are in these lines. So this is how it varies. So if you take ISA 2525, you are having 3 thicknesses. So if you are going with ISA 2525 and 3, you have to refer the values which are in the first line. Similarly, if you are referring for ISA 2525 and thickness is 4, you have to refer the values which are in the second line. Similarly, if you are going with 5 mm thickness, refer the properties which are in the third line. So this is how we will be going with table 3. So this is for rolled steel equal angles. So once again, these properties will be continued in the next page also. So all the other properties are mentioned over here. As I told you earlier, these designations will be shown at the first as well as at the end also. So this is equal angles. So equal angles continued. So here table 4, you are having rolled steel unequal angles. Similarly, same here, but the lengths of angle X will be different here, as these are the properties of unequal angles. Once again, same thing for ISA 3020, you are having 3 thicknesses. So if you are going with ISA 3023, you have to refer the values which are in this first line. Similarly, if you are going for ISA 3024, you have to refer the values which are in the second line. And if you want the properties of an unequal angle of size 30, 20 and thickness is 5, you have to refer the values which are in the third line. So this is how we will be using these steel tables. So I will be ending with the section A itself. So as we go on with the problems, I will be discussing the other sections also. Thank you.